Hello again, YouTube. Truth Man here. The channel is the No Matrix, No Simping, All Subjects channel. Notice the middle. No simping. No simping. There's a whole lot of ways that guys be out here simping. It's even some ways when you can simp by listening to some of the things that these guys on YouTube be saying. Which brings us to our subject on this video. We're talking about incels. What I think about incels and the term incel, which means involuntarily celibate, right? Involuntarily celibate. Now, we're going to get into that. We're going to talk a little bit about what I think guys can do. So let's get into it. So we hear this term incel thrown around, but it's usually thrown around by women who want to downplay men and by men who want to downplay men. By men who want to act like it's something about them that's perfect and that every woman wants them. Well, if you get into a dry patch, right? That don't make you an incel. I don't believe there's a such thing as incel. In my mind, an incel is just somebody that's talking to the wrong women. They're not approaching the women who like them. They're not approaching the women who will have sex with them and who will deal with them in terms of relationship. They're approaching the ones who have no interest. They're approaching the ones that reject them. It don't mean that they can't get anyone. That's why that term to me is false. And like I said, it's created by guys that want to think it's something special about them. And it's created by women who want to think there's something special about them. When the reality is, them same women that you say you don't want, if you lined a bunch of dudes up and they all got their turn with some of them women y'all said y'all didn't want, right? And then they got another turn with some of the women that y'all think is dime pieces, baddies, hot, whatever you want to call it. I guarantee you sexually, some of them undesirable women will rank higher than the desirable ones. And for this reason, and also, sometimes when a woman is more humble, she'll treat you better. Why you think these dudes think that getting a passport is the way to go? Because a lot of them women are in impoverished countries and they more humble. So they act different than, say, a U.S. woman who has everything at her feet. Like, she don't even have to have a car. She can get anything she wants delivered right to her doorstep. You know? It's stuff like that we got it good over here, y'all. I know a lot of y'all need to move because y'all act like we ain't got it good. And y'all talking about make America great again. How bad of a statement that is when he's talking in terms of economy mostly. But that term incel is basically, in my mind, on my channel, a myth. Involuntarily celibate. And so I was watching a video on Platinum Elite's channel. And it was a guy, I think his name was Laurel, and it was a dude from Philly. And I put in the comments that he was trolling you bad, man. They were trolling dude. Like, that's why I don't call, and don't get me wrong, I saw both sides of the argument, and I like Platinum Elite. I watch a lot of his, like, he's one of the content creators that I watch. But they were trolling that Laurel dude, because I got what he was saying. What he was basically saying is guys should just keep trying. Like, and I know it's other like content creators that I like as well that don't believe in the cold approach. They think it's a waste of time, so on and so forth. In some ways it is, depending on how much you do it, how you do it, where you do it. It can be a waste of time. And you could be shooting your shot at herpes, shooting your shot at HIV. I see both sides of the argument, but where I lean is I don't believe any dude is involuntarily celibate. I think that it's with each one of us guys, it's something that we can upgrade ourselves. It's something we can upgrade ourselves, like whether it's your hairstyle, your style of dress, how much money you got. If you wear glasses, getting some better glasses. I mean, leveling up. It's things that you could do. That's why I don't believe that no man is involuntarily celibate. And I think that you just got to learn the art of, and like the dude Laurel was saying, it's a lost art. I agree with him. I agree with that statement. It is a lost art. And some guys just want to avoid it altogether. I get both sides. I do. But there is no 100% remedy when it comes to dealing with these women, and when it comes to chatting up these women. Ain't nobody gonna be 100% success rate, have a 100% success rate, and be failure proof. Nobody. If you think that, you are indeed a narcissist. You are. No, every woman don't like you. Every woman don't like me. But so what? Remember what I told y'all. I said that no matter what, no matter who you put me up against, you put enough women in the room, I'm going to get 7 votes. Guaranteed. 7 women for 1 man. I know my Isaiah 4:1 series. If you type in Isaiah 4:1 series, all of my videos is going to come up, and you'll be able to see the type of stuff that I talk about in those videos. Listen. Do not believe that incel stuff. That's another thing that's empowering these women, man. When you step to these women, you know, and I would tell you to make sure you step into some baddies too, because that's going to build your confidence. You start getting them, that's definitely going to build your confidence in terms of approaching women. When you get rejected, take it on the chin, keep it moving. Know and understand that she's not the only one. You gotta keep at the least having the willingness to shoot your shot. The willingness to do it. At the least. So I don't believe in the incel stuff, man. I don't believe that there's no such thing. You can't tell me I'm an incel. Like somebody tried to say, "Oh, you ain't getting none." This, that. I said that's by choice. I have my reasons for how I'm going about this whole thing. Trust me when I tell you the truth and no lie. I'm the truth, man. There's women that would drop them draws for me right now. It is. I think we done had this discussion before as to why I haven't gotten more aggressive yet. I think we had this discussion. But I'm gonna tell you, man. I don't care who you are. I don't care how you talk. I don't care how you walk. I don't care about your height. I don't care about your economic status. I don't care about your skin texture, color. I don't care if you introvert or extrovert. If you learn how to talk to women and how to deal with them, it's some women that if you make them laugh, they're going to want to give you some. It's some women that if you are intelligent. Some women are attracted to intelligence. I forgot what they call it. But they're attracted to intelligence. They all different, man. You listening to these guys they trying to get richer. And they ain't no different. Some of them ain't no different than the snake oil salesman preacher. They want you to believe that somehow all you need to do is listen to them. And it's fine. Listen to them. But don't act like none of us have 100%. I would say that I got more percent of this right than the majority of these dudes on YouTube. Because I can get women with money. I can get women without money. I could get women that want to give me their money. See? We are different as men too. If you can only get women with money, then you basically a trick. But if you can chat them up, if you ain't have money and you still was getting them and stuff, money just gonna make you even more what's the word for it? More skilled at it. It is. So I think that word needs to die. Because when you say I'm an incel, you saying that these other guys are better than you. And that's not the case. Okay, so when God look at you and other guys, is he going to say, okay, this guy is better than you? That guy, no. You're part of his creation too. That's what they want you to think. And a lot of them, they want you to believe that because that's how the devil works. All of these things I'll give you if you bow down and worship me. Some preachers and some YouTubers might as well just say that. Because when you got guys like me that can read between the lines, so let me get this straight. You think you that was a geek, a dork 25 years ago, you think that somehow now, because you done figured some things out, that you the answer of all things? Come on, man. You was just a dork in high school, a dweeb. Now, I'll give you credit. You turned it around. But man, never forget where you come from. Never forget where you come from. I was quiet in high school because, for one, I was angry. I wasn't even supposed to go to that school. What appeased my anger is that a lot of my friends went there. A lot of guys from the neighborhood went there. A lot of guys I knew went there. So it kind of appeased it. But I was supposed to go to a whole nother school. And then like little stuff was happening. Like they stole my bike. Like little stuff like just where they just was all the way under my skin. So I just kept it myself, like, which is what I've learned to do since I was a kid. When I get angry, I just be quiet until it goes away. If I'm in a situation where I can't be quiet, then I'm going to remove myself from that situation. Because even with my old job that I just had, like if I wouldn't have quit, I said some things that day that probably would have got me in trouble. I'm just going to be honest about it. So, this incel stuff, man, listen. Don't ever look at yourself like that. Now, I also did get the argument the other dude was making where he was saying basically that sometimes you might have to lower your standard a little bit just to get on like a roll. But now you can't, because a lot of dudes, that's what they're trying to do. So you try to get the fat chick or the bucktooth chick, and you got 4 dudes in front of you. Like I told y'all, like I noticed like a couple times, like you'll see something on Facebook or something, you be ready to say something, then you look in the comments and you all these other dudes, so gorgeous, all this other dudes. Save that for the woman that's paying attention to you. That's how you become what they call involuntary celibate, because you making it harder for yourself and for other guys. Or you compliment them too much. You showing them too much attention. You want them to get a little more humble, then they'll deal with some of y'all. But y'all, 1,000 comments in, I would love to have you. So gorgeous. Hey, beautiful. All them comments just choom, 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 hitting her in the head. And now she end up like this. Nose in the air. Cause y'all doing this to yourself. Now about to shooting your shot, I'm finna show you something, and I might do a separate video on this where I kind of go over some of this stuff again in more detail. When you shooting your shot, you should already have an outline of what you gonna say. And then after you say that, then you just adapt to her and how she's responding to what you say. And like I say all the time, when you get one, you move around. You don't try to talk to other ones where you got one. Because what if that one really like you and she see you talking to somebody else and be like, he ain't no good. Now, if you getting rejected, keep going. Do it right in their face. Talk to other women right in their face. They rejected you. Who cares? And if you walk past, be like, you rejected me. What do you care for? And keep going. Keep going. You have an outline of what you're going to say. Hello, how you doing? Okay. How you doing? I'm doing good. How you doing? Oh, I'm pretty good. Hey, you got time to talk? I would love to have a little conversation with you. Oh, you don't got time to talk? Adapt. You don't got time to talk? Well, can I give you my number and we can talk later when you get some more time? Maybe I could take you out. She rejects you. The end. Don't try to talk to her no more. Next. Hey, how you doing? Oh, I'm pretty good. Hey, I'm such and such. What's your name? I don't want to talk to you. Reject. Move on. Don't take it personal. Don't take it personal. She acting like she in a hurry, get to the point in a hurry. It's easy, man. I'm telling you. The only difference now is these women are meaner. I'm going to talk about that. Some of these women are meaner. They're more rude. They like turning men down. What do you want, little boy? Did you just call me a little boy? I don't want nothing. Walk away. There should no woman be calling no grown man no little boy. You don't let them do you like that. You shouldn't even want them after that. They emasculating you. They taking away your maturity. They taking away your puberty. What do you want, little boy? So they trying to put you back in a state where you couldn't do nothing with them or for them. Little boy. That I would look at that as she trying to start some trouble, and I would get away from around her. Because sometimes the killer cousin could be in the club. Be like, oh, never mind. Just leave her alone. But you just have your outline of things you're going to say. Start out with either hello or how you doing. I'm such and such, and you are. Hold your hand out, try to shake her hand. Don't give her no firm handshake like she a man. Nice to meet you. Then you get in the conversation. Stuff like questions. You come here often? Don't say that to somebody that's in Walmart or a store or something. Like, if it's like an entertainment spot, like a casino, or then you could ask that question. You come here often. Don't ask somebody in no store that they come there often. Just kind of like jokingly, like look in their cart, like if they got a lot of stuff in their cart, look like somebody finna cook it up. I could come over and get a plate. Just little stuff, man. Little nuances that kind of loosen things up. Like, I can come over and get a plate. I be cooking too. If you cook, I be cooking too. Maybe you could come over there and get a plate, but you gotta let me get a plate first, though. Just like friendly conversations, man. If she acting funny, acting mean, I would end the conversation. If she talking to you, smiling at you, you're getting a good energy read from her, then you keep the conversation going for as long as you both had time. As long as you both got time. Like, you don't ask them that they got kids or any of that stuff. That's the stuff you ask them when you're talking to them on the phone or out on a date or stuff like that. It's the basics that guys got all wrong. And these dudes, they'll be like, yeah, but you ugly though. That's where I came up with the line, how you know I'm ugly? I'm looking at you. I'm like, okay, then show me, since you called me ugly, now you have to show me a guy that's not ugly to you. And you know what I'm gonna say. Fruity Pebbles. Dude, it's a reason, and I don't want to get too much into this, why you have the T words, that they be having that girl thing down pat. Because some of y'all got that girl in you. It's in there. There's too much of it in there. That's why it be so easy for some of these dudes. Like it's getting to the point where you can't even tell. You done looked at a you know what, and you done said baddie, but that's her sausage is probably longer than yours, or its sausage. But I don't want to get off into that. To each his own. I don't hate nobody. I just stay away from what can't benefit me. That's all. That's it. That's all. I just stay away. So, you're always going to go up to women that are not interested. That's fine. Because if you go up to enough of them, you're going to start to find something that's interesting. At this point, girl, I don't care. I just want a man that A, B, C, D, E, F, G. All this high value man stuff, that's going to die down eventually, because a lot of these dudes, they be having so many options when it comes to women. They not going to be faithful. They not going to be nowhere near faithful. They going to have 4 rotations of 4 or more. Imagine being a woman, you number 5. He got 4 women that he prefer over you. You number 5, you might as well. Look, that's too low. If you ain't in the top 3, like if you number 4, 5, or 6, you need you a different man. I could see the top 3, like a dude who know how to do the polygyny thing, and you in the top 3, and he treat y'all all good, treat y'all all the same. You get along with the other 2, you might get somewhere. But see, y'all, I'm gonna show you what's hurting women. Women, they can't stand for a man to have options or to get somewhere else. They want to punish him for being able to get somewhere else, when they should be going by how he treats them, what he does for them. And you guys need to stop lying to these women, man. If you can't get them without lying, then whatever happened to you, you earned it. Like, if you got these women thinking they the only one, and then you telling your guys I can't have only one, that's a problem. I can deal with one, but I'm not doing it. Because the women's feelings are like a roller coaster, and if her feelings is down here, now I ain't got none. I ain't getting none. So I'ma always have, I think my ideal number is 3. 3. Like, all different ages. That's my ideal number. Not nothing more. 2, I can work with 2, but 1, I'm not gonna do. I can work with 2, 1, I'm not gonna do. If I got 1, it's just because she came through first. But I'm gonna let her know that, hey, I don't believe in that monogamy stuff. Been there, done that. Been there, done it. Women don't even respect monogamy. They just trying to control men. They don't even respect men who other women don't like. The majority of them don't. They be embarrassed. Like, you see them at the grocery store, they be walking in front of their little stubby boyfriends. Or he look like Shaggy. He built like Shaggy on Scooby-Doo. No muscle at all. They be walking in front of him. So we're going to talk more about it, man. Y'all know me. I'm going to connect the dots. Don't be scared to talk to these women. Especially, some of them be beneath you. You too good for them, but you scared to talk to them because you don't have confidence in yourself. You should be looking them in their eyes. You should be talking to them. You a good dude, they should be glad you trying to talk to them. Because a lot of them, they done had too many bad dudes to get a good dude. They should be glad there's somebody even trying to talk to them, how many they done had up in there. But anyway, we'll talk more about this. Ain't no such thing as no incel, man. You just need to find your 7. Find your 7. Your 7. Not my 7, not his 7, not his 7. Your 7. I'm just using that symbolically. Me personally, I wouldn't deal with, that's too much emotion. I wouldn't deal with that many unless some of them is just recreational. They just a recreational concubine. 7 is, they would have all different assignments. If I had 7, some of them I'm just coming through there with a pizza, some Hennessy or something, to have some fun, move on. Hey, can I take you to work? Can you take me to work? Yeah. Me personally, I'm not doing nothing for nobody that don't mean nothing to me. And I'm not having sex with them. If I don't like them, if I'm not connected to them, I could just jag. But anyway, dudes talking about this incel stuff, women talking about incel. This is what you need to do to their videos.